Permanent Security Council ceiling another engagement. He showcased the country's $200 billion energy transition opportunity to global investors. The VP also assured the Nigerian diaspora community of robust engagement in President Tinubu's administration policy and programs before his engagements in Germany. And to some FCT stories, and as part of activities to mark Nigeria's 65th independence anniversary, the Federal Capital Territory Administration has unveiled two flagship health initiatives: the free distribution of mother-baby kits and the Abuja Breathe Fresh Air project under the themes Renewing Hope, One Baby at a Time and Renewing Hope, One Home at a Time. In conjunction with the IHS, our correspondent Usman Katun Umar reports that the launch, which took place at Aso General Hospital, attracted dignitaries in health sector, including Director of the FCT Strategic Healthcare Development Project, Dr. Jamilu Isa Yankwashi. The federal government has expressed delight over the milestone achievement of first green-white resources for organizing third edition of Nigeria's Pride Award ceremony and the awardees for their outstanding performance in contributing to wellness and prosperity of the country. Minister of Information and National Orientation Alhaji Muhammad Idris stated this while addressing awardees and participants during Nigeria's award ceremony held in Abuja. Oluwapelumi Adeyemi tells us more.
Minister of Information and National Orientation Alhaji Muhammad Malaji has commended First Green White Resources for organizing a memorable event in honoring various individuals for their immense contribution to the society. In a statement signed by the minister, he disclosed that the ceremony is a pivotal way in celebrating Nigeria heroes for ensuring unity and national pride.
I want to once again congratulate the awardees and General Christopher Musa on his well-deserved nomination for the Shield of the Nation Award. We also commend First Green White Resource Integrated Service Limited for their patriotism and foresight in organizing this event. May this ceremony inspire renewed commitment to national service and a dispersed spirit of collaboration among all Nigerians.
Speaking also at the event, the Senate representing the Federal Capital Territory, Mrs. Ireti Kingibe, urged participants of the occasion to do what it takes in ensuring that the country is in good shape.
As Nigeria celebrates its 65th independence, I want us all to think and own this country. Understand that it is us who can make it better.
Founder of First Green White Resources, Mr. Bonaventure Phillips, while speaking with Aso Television, advised citizens to be good ambassadors of the country and shun all activities that could cause harm in the nation.
What's his name? Eric Donas. He said the progress we make in one of his songs. He said the progress we make is not always how rich we are. You understand? People are looking at the country that we are not progressing. We are progressing. We are having a lot of graduates every year. Our country is getting more civilized. A whole lot of things are happening in the country. But like you said, people need to be more accountable. People need to use the resources of the people more for the people, and not people should reduce the level of stealing. The level of corruption is too much. You understand me? So, and the people should always continue to hold the leaders accountable. But those who are doing well, we must praise them.
The citizens have a role to play. We have our patriotic responsibilities to play. You know, it is high time we Nigerians start thinking of what we can do for the country, not always what the country can do for us.
So giving had always been a part of me. It's a doctrine that I had to learn. I had to understand that sometimes giving is like prayer. Sometimes you don't need to ask God. Sometimes you don't need to shout and pray. Sometimes you don't need to do extra work. Just give to somebody that really, really matters. There is a blessing to it. And again, we're all talking about wanting a better Nigerian. So if we're not helping each other, how are we getting there?
Some of the awardees, the governor of Ebonyi State, Nollywood actress Tonto Dike, and others appreciated the organizers for hosting the memorable event and also assured that they will not relent in contributing immensely to the development of the country. Pelumi Adeyemi, Aso Television News.
And when Aso briefing returns, the CBN Governor Olayemi Cardoso champions next generation leadership in monetary policy and nation building. Stay with us for details of this and more.
Let's get one thing straight. Being a woman with disabilities doesn't mean you don't have the right to quality sexual and reproductive health information and services. Family planning, maternity care, STI prevention. Every woman deserves access to safe, respectful, and inclusive reproductive health care. My body, my health, my reproductive rights. No limits, no exceptions. Your health matters. Your choices matters. Get informed, get care, and take charge of your future.
Welcome back. The Abuja-Kaduna train service is back on track after weeks of inspections and safety checks. The Nigeria Railway Corporation officially resumed operations on Wednesday, 1st October 2025. NRC's Chief Public Relations Officer Callistus Uyimadu, in a statement, said the first train departed Idu Station in Abuja, stopped at Kubwa, and successfully arrived at Rigasa Station in Kaduna. NRC Managing Director Kayode Okpeifa joined passengers on the inaugural ride to restore public confidence. Speaking after the arrival, Dr. Okpeifa expressed gratitude to God and praised President Tinubu's investment in rail infrastructure as he pledged to improve customer service, complete ongoing projects, and strengthen security along the route. He assured that security presence has been heightened with both uniformed and discreet measures in place to protect passengers. The NRC says its goal is to provide safe, modern, and efficient train services that drive national development. And in a landmark celebration of cultural pride and creative expression, the global Ibira community gathered for an unforgettable event showcasing the rich heritage, traditions, and evolving fashion of the Ibira people. The event, Itinochi Revolution 4.0, themed Reviving the Roots Through Fashion, drew Ibira sons and daughters from around the world to honor and reimagine their culture through contemporary design and traditional aesthetics. A recognition of our unwavering passion, advocacy, and dedication to promoting Ibira heritage. The founder of Itinochi Revolution, Abdulhamid Amoto, unveils Hajia Sefia Ibrahim Umar officially as the brand ambassador for Itinochi Revolution. He recognizes her as a vibrant voice and a visible figure in the society who will champion the representation of Ibira culture, tradition, and attire, blending ancestral roots with modern fashion on both local and global platforms. Hajia Sefia Ibrahim Umar, who was accompanied by families, friends, and allies, said the appointment is not just an honor but a calling, and as a brand ambassador, she is committed to telling the Ibira stories through fashion, celebrating the strength and beauty of Ibira identity, and inspiring the next generation to wear culture with pride. Itinochi Revolution event featured stunning performance from various artists, traditional dance performances, artisans, exhibition, and discussions on cultural preservation through creativity. Designers and cultural creators collaborated to highlight the uniqueness of Ibira textile motifs and dress styles fused with modern silhouettes that speak to today's global fashion landscape. Hajia Sefia said the initiative aims to preserve and promote the cultural legacy of the Ibira people while empowering local creatives and entrepreneurs. She added that her appointment as a brand ambassador of Itinochi Revolution marks a bold step towards increased visibility and pride in indigenous Nigerian cultures. And the Pastor Unity Worship Center, Dayo Olutayo, has said that Nigeria will surmount its challenges and shine over nations. Pastor Olutayo stated this at the event High Praise Worship, Awakening the Giants, organized by Unity Worship Center to mark Nigeria as 65 years of independence. Topsy Gimba has details.
The host, Pastor Dayo Olutayo of the Unity Worship Center, Utaku, said the Unity Nigeria would surmount its challenges and become the giant of Africa. He said the present challenges the country is facing are temporal, with the unity and determination that Nigeria would be better.
Our nation's destiny is encoded in the things that we can see that our forefathers left for us. National pledge, national anthem, national coat of arms. These are indicators. These are the way they coded what God spoke to them and what they left for us as to what we contain as a nation and how to unlock those things. So my next message is to honor. Let's honor our articles that bind us together. Let's honor our national pledge. Let's honor our national anthem. Let's honor the things we say when we sing it. Let's honor the coat of arms. Let's honor the people who uphold those things. So honor should begin, first of all, from every Nigerian to another Nigerian.
A pastor and the former vice presidential candidate for the 2023 elections, Dr. Oke Udo, described Nigeria as a nation in progress and is on the path of greatness. Pastor Dr. Oke Udo called on Nigerians to have the hope in the country and support the government to succeed. The clergyman congratulated the country on its 65th independence celebration.
For leadership to understand they are here to serve, they are here to make Nigeria better, that they will remember for good. With that understanding, I don't think there's anything that will be a limitation to Nigeria ruling not only in Africa. Nigeria is not just like somebody said, Nigeria is not just a giant as alias. Nigeria is a giant by the things that have been seen in Nigeria, both the economic world, the potentialities that God have planted into Nigeria, embedded in our nation.
Many worshippers congregated for the High Praise Awakening, the giant organized by the Unity Worship.
And on business, CBN Governor Olayemi Cardoso champions next generation leadership in monetary policy and nation building to mark the launch of CBN Governor's Lecture Series, the first in a series of thought leadership discourse to be held in collaboration with leading tertiary institutions across the country over the next 3 years. The Apex Bank in a statement disclosed that the CBN chief will on Friday, 3rd October 2025, deliver a landmark lecture at Lagos Business School, which will also commemorate the second anniversary of Team Cardoso's leadership at the Central Bank of Nigeria, a period defined by a renewed focus on price stability, institutional transparency, and anchoring monetary policy to the everyday realities of Nigeria. The statement noted that the Governor's Lecture Series is central to CBN's strategy of deepening public understanding and strengthening the transmission of monetary policy. It added that it aims to foster dialogue, promote innovation, and advance an inclusive financial system that works for all Nigerians while positioning the country as a leader on both the African and global stages. According to the statement, Mr. Cardoso, who since assumption of office September 2023 has consistently emphasized linking central bank to the daily realities of citizens, stressing that the bank's core mandate, safeguarding price stability, is essential to driving sustainable economic growth and protecting livelihood. The lecture is expected to attract senior policymakers, industry leaders, academics, and students, underscoring the crucial role of monetary policy in fostering stability, growth, and national development. And that's Aso briefing for today. Many thanks for watching. I am Princess Sabura Usman. Good afternoon.